what? No, friend, you don't understand. It's not like that.
Previously on the Ballad of Kaarlon.
It's Jag. He made me give it up.
Made you give what?
The lady's pearl of power.
I am quite disappointed in you.
It was my life, my lady. He was gonna kill me.
I can see you didn't want to spend your money. You have no problem drinking mine.
They brought a cask.
A little unclear.
They brought a cask of your mead and set it by your table. It's like showing off that you have money. The one guy goes to grab you, but he misses. And the other guy grapples you. It's funny. They're kind of, there's two of them. And you're like, oh, what is that? And they like pull you off the chair and start dragging you.
Okay, Flay. We're gonna head over there and help him out.
Yes, we are.
Who do you think you are?
I'm just a fine card-playing enthusiast who thought that you gentlemen might enjoy a fine cask of wine. If you'd like to have your friends bring mine over from that table, it's some of the finest mead in the land.
I'm not playing for change. If you're playing my game at my table, this is how we play. He brings out 3 black coins. See that asshole Bartholomew hoarding it to himself with that other dude that's a cat playing cards over there. We'll get back to you in a minute.
I'm gonna stumble 15 feet towards the cat.
Fair enough.
I walk over to you, Vel, and pick him up so we can carry him inside.
You fireman throw him over your shoulder, okay? Like, it's crazy. That's mine! He took my thing! This orange coming at you, dude. He's pretty much on you because he, with the whole 30 feet, plowed to the crowd. He's about to, up in the table.
I touch my own hand, and I'm going to use the cantrip guidance on myself.
When Orin comes over to kick the table, he stumbles. He bumps into it. He lurches into the table with his hands, having missed it while trying to kick it. And then he knocks everything, the drinks and stuff over. Classic stumble lurch drunk guy kind of thing.
I was gonna kind of fall back in a dramatic fashion.
On the ground?
Yeah.
You guys are coming back in off the street after you've been jumped. Orin is being Orin. The Mule Junior is under the watch of the Warden Adcock. You and Jag need to finish your card game. You have an ante of 3 on the table, and he has 2 on the table. Drinks have been spilled, cards are in hand, and we'll come back to this scene.
So here we are at the Lotus and Lilies Lounge and Boarding House. The evening's in Port Paradhaven. There's a salt and a spice in the air. A distant clatter of rigging. Within the lantern-lit warmth of the Lotuses and Lilies, laughter, song, and the faint hum of unease mingle like smoke. At the center table, Jag, a scarred pirate with silver teeth. He sits there with a serpent's grin, leaning forward. Over 3 mercurial blight coins glimmering, sitting on the table, each one swirling with a faint oil slick light. He tosses them on the table with the clunk, clunk, clunk. You all saw that. But the room is looking restless. Crash, of course. Orin spilling drinks on the table. You all making a ruckus. He's like yelling, "My mead, you lousy lot, you stole it, I'll cut you!" He's howling. He's acting like he's got mortal wounds. He's on the floor, kicking and screaming, being the fool. The madam is on the stairs, frowning as she's perching there, kind of watching the rest of you. Like the crowd there's a kind of a notice that things are getting weird in here. The barkeep wiping hands on his towel, muttering curses under his breath. Outside the door, outside, you guys remember there's a couple of thugs lying crumpled in the street near the pier. Still twitching from the recent scuffle with y'all. Through the front door, of course, Kaelrix, Flay, Uvel, you're fresh from that fight. Torn cloak, knuckles bloody. Looking back and forth for guards and cut purses who might have followed you. The scent of sea air and adrenaline fresh on you. At the front of the bar, or excuse me, under the far end of the pier, away from all this ruckus, you've still got the warden hanging out on the ship. Star of the Horn. Hanging out there with, of course, Bosun Harold, the halfling, and the mule, Kaelrix Jr., making sure that he doesn't go run off and cause any problems with their local pirate or their locals ahead of you, and maintaining maybe an exit strategy, talking to the captain, as it were, making plans. So whether things go good or bad, either way, maybe you have a way out of here on this ship. All right. The scene has been set. We know that Uvel has a couple of blight coins on him. We know the warden is holding a box of them for Flay, so they wouldn't be stolen or lost in whatever may transpire while getting this pearl of power back. And we know that Bartholomew is sitting at the table across from Jag. Bart and Jag ready to play this game of cards, it seems like. And Jag is waiting for the ante to be placed upon the table. Smoke in the air, the hookah going, the people still kind of dancing. Eyes kind of on your group. Let us begin. Bartholomew, what would you like to do?
3 blight coins. That is a fine bet, sir. One moment. And I turn and I'm looking for Kaelrix. I'm not. Is he inside? You're inside, right?
Yes, in fact, he and Uvel and Flay have come in the front. So just kind of across the room, across the dance space, from where you're sitting and watching the door and everything else.
So I see Kaelrix and I shout to him, Kaelrix! Come this way. This is Kaelrix, my head of security.
So from across the room, Kaelrix, would you roll me perception to see if you notice that he's trying to yell at you over there?
That is 14.
Yeah, no, you see kind of the arm gesturing. You heard your name, which got you to turn your head, as it were.
Okay.
You hear Kaelrix, you turn, you see the arm waving. You hear muttering because there's a lot of different noises going on. So he wants your attention. You're not sure if you should go or whether you should stay. What do you want to do?
Let's head over and see what the little man wants.
Okay.
Flay and Uvel, are you headed that way?
Yes.
All right. So the lot of you head over to the table and pretty much walk up alongside Bartholomew. Oren, in the meantime, is screaming and yelling, "Oh!" Making a mess, and people are like trying to help him up. He's like, because you meet all these friends, you know what I'm saying? And some of your friends have come over. "Oh, what's happening, Oren? Are you okay?" And you're yelling about how they've stolen your mead, and so the barkeep is like coming from behind the counter, headed your direction to see what all of you are up to. So yeah, what do you want to be doing, Oren?
Oren is going to kind of roll over onto his stomach, and he is going to cast Unseen Servant, and just kind of stand up and then play it all off. Just gonna cast Unseen Servant while he's on the floor. He's gonna take a piece of string and a piece of wood from the floor and cast it, and then he's gonna jump up. I'm fine. I'm okay. Nobody
suspect
needs
you're trying to do that. I suspect you're trying to do it in a way that people don't really know you're doing arcane things.
trying to, yeah.
So I think you're drunk, so let's do your stealth with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because remember, you did have quite a few cups.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he already damaged?
Sloshed beyond belief.
Oh, yeah.
Guts hanging out.
100%.
So it comes out to a 14.
14. All right. Well, as it seems in all the commotion, nobody really noticed that drunk guy was casting magic. I guess they weren't expecting that. No one's really looking for that, right? You create unseen servant. What is it you're trying to have the servant do?
Just kind of be a distraction for people. So as I stand up, he's gonna kind of tip a hat or pull a sleeve while I slip my hand into the pockets and try to pickpocket some coins.
Okay, so you're gonna negate your disadvantage to have a regular roll on your sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Go ahead,
Nice.
roll that.
You're drunk and pickpocketing. What could go wrong?
It's gonna come out to a 22.
I mean,
Yoink, 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 yoink.
what do you want to
Wait.
steal?
Mostly I'm just looking for some coin to steal. Just kind of reaching in the pockets and just pulling out anything shiny.
Well, okay, so because you rolled so high, I'm gonna allow that you were able to hit like 2 people that were your friends, right? One, you get their entire coin purse, and the other one you get like a really expensive bracelet off of them.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna snag that, and then I'm gonna go back to our table, and I'm gonna use my telepathic abilities to speak to Bartholomew, and I'm just gonna connect with him and be like, "Hey, it's Orin. Be not afraid. I'm going to use my servant and tell you what this guy's cards are."
All right, roll persuasion disadvantage. Because first of all, you're coming in hot. Bartholomew doesn't know you can do that, and you're drunk. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a little jarring. It's not gonna come off as smooth as you think it is in its head.
Nope.
That's gonna be a 15.
Oh damn. Okay. Drunk
Turns
Orin
out
is
it was as smooth as he thought it was.
Fuck that.
He's a drunken master.
Oh snap!
Bartholomew.
Oh, yeah.
Bartholomew, would you do me a favor and just roll me insight?
17.
Nice. Yeah, no, you're immediately aware that the presence in your mind that just all of a sudden jumps inside. At first, it seems like a divine premonition of some outer lord speaking voice, but then you realize it sounds like Orin, the drunken buffoon. At first, you thought he was talking to you from across the room, but you realize he's in your head, and you're like, "You've heard tieflings or other magic people can do this." You're a little freaked out. I don't know how you feel about it. You tell me.
Can I speak back to him?
I don't think so. I think you can just like send a message to you into your head. Am I right?
I mean, it's a one-way link.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he projects a thought to you as a persuasion kind of situation, and he seems kind of. I mean, do you want to do what he says, or do you want to like?
I'll hear it. When I hear it, I'll just kind of nod my head as I'm waiting for Kelrix and Flay to come over. Just nod my head.
Good news. I looked it up. It does create a telepathic link between us.
Oh, it does create a telepathic link. All right, bet.
It does.
Oh,
Nice.
We about to have some fun.
just you. Give Orin. I think you've earned yourself a point of inspiration. So real quick though, we're gonna jump to Jag. Jag, having dropped the coins on the table, is looking at you. He's like, I don't normally have patience waiting for a fool to put his money where his mouth is.
My good captain, I would hope that you would understand that a man of my caliber, a man who would gladly bring a whole cask of his mead over for you to drink, must protect his assets.
Under the table, you feel a cold metal hard object press against your inner thigh. He's like, I've got my pistol pointed at your jewels. Maybe you put your money up, or I take my money another way.
And I think that maybe it's time to drop this facade. And as I say the word drop, I use my spell command to make him drop the pistol.
Nice.
That is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't. So, the pistol with the 10, I dropped the pistol on the floor, and I look shocked because I'm Jag, and I'm like, and with that, I'm like, hold on. I roll a 1 on like my intelligence save to understand what just happened. I don't even understand what just happened.
You've been cuck-bended.
He jumps up. He jumps up. There'll be a ghost under the table. He jumps up off the table. He's like between the spilled drinks and the gun, getting knocked out of his hand, and this guy, and he's like, you know what? Look, are you here to play cards? He's like holding the chair, like looking around, like nervously. He's like, or are we gonna keep playing whatever this is? I don't know what's going on. This spirits, craziness, drunk people.
If we're going to drop all manner of facade, the truth is I came here to look for something I know that you stole. A pearl of power.
That's about the time that like a super well-dressed older lady happens. You can tell that she's like probably half elven. She is the madame of the boarding house. She's like, gentlemen, as she's fanning herself. There's no need for hot words. We can find other ways to settle disagreements. Let us call this time for tea. I will sit with you all and we can discuss whatever needs to be handled amicably. My house is your house, am I right?
I always have time for tea, madame. However,
looking at you,
I believe the captain needs to answer my question.
If you have property that belongs to this young man, you should probably return it to him before we have more problems here at the boarding house. I would hate to have the reputation that this is a place where thievery is abiding. And he, of course, looks dismayed and looks like he's being put on point. Feel free to roll Intimidate with advantage, Bartholomew.
Ooh. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm standing behind him, staring directly at Jag with my red eyes.
Oh,
that are
I'm
now
glad it was
glowing
entertaining.
with thaumaturgy.
That's some hot thaumaturgy you're doing.
So just to be clear, this would have been a crit fail, but because it was with advantage, it's a 14.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Well, my friend, the Tabaxi only scored himself a solid 13. So in this case, the stare off goes to your advantage. He's like, "Oh, I mean, I didn't realize that belonged to your people. That bosun." He gets this look in his eye. He just says, "Okay." He grabs it. He throws it on the table. And says, "We'll be talking to you again later." He grabs his blight coins. Says, "Let's go." And he and his people just leave. They're done with you. And she's like, "Well, I guess he's not the kind of gentleman to hang out for tea, even though he did admit his faults. I would have respected his staying. How are you today? What is it, Sir Bartholomew?" And she motions to you with her fan, and she has her servant pour a hot cup of tea for both of you.
Bartholomew Cuthbend the Third, and these are my friends, Flay Platinum. The unconscious one there is Yuval Thorson, and they are my friends. Oh, and that's Kelrix.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to eat you if you keep this up.
I'll reach onto the table and grab my pearl and put it in my pocket. I'm gonna say thank you for your help, madam.
Thank you.
Retrieving my property. I was hoping it wouldn't come to fists.
Oh, well, anytime I have newcomers come to the Lotuses and Lilies, I have to make sure that they understand the rules and that they are greeted warmly and welcomely. Like I said, everyone here in my home is part of the family, as it were. And she says, "And I'm sorry, I don't think we've met before. You look like you're part of the Platinum Order."
Indeed, I am Flay Platinum, and I'll hold my hand out for her to shake if she wants.
She takes it very daintily and she kisses it on the top of your hand. And she says,
Oh.
"Of course, I know your order doesn't abstain. Would you like me to have something a little stronger than tea served?"
Oh, I have a cup over at the table with some of Cuthbend's mead.
Does that buffoon who's wandering over there, that tiefling, does he belong to you?
He is indeed part of our group.
I see. Well, if that's the case, I would have him thrown out in his ear, but maybe you could rein him in. That would be quite appreciated.
I can do that, and I'll get up and go over to him to try to settle him.
I'll psychically send a message to Orin. I think you've pissed off the authorities.
So, we're gonna cut over to the warden. Warden Adcock, you've been kind of hanging out with the bosun and chatting to the captain, as I said before. As you're sitting there at the rail, kind of, monitoring the scene, hanging out with the mule, right?
Yep.
The night is dark. Your friends have been gone for a while. You're thinking, okay, I know they had the scuffle on the pier not too long ago. You're wondering if any guards are going to show up. And it's not guards that you notice. Roll me perception, if you would.
Okay. That is a ridiculous number. The answer is 25. Or no, sorry, 24.
Well, either way, awesome. Good on you. Excuse me. So it seems that as you're hanging out there with the captain and everything else, he's wandered back up to his cabin to have himself a drink and a smoke or whatever. And you're not into those things, I don't think, generally. Am I right?
No, that is correct.
Yeah, so you're out there
just kind of monitoring the evening. The rain has started slightly. There's kind of a chill and a fog, which is kind of strange for these parts, but can happen from time to time, from what people say. This is a weird place. The Strait is known for weird things from time to time. So you're like, okay, this is one of those weird things at this place this time of night, because a warm rain and a weird fog roll in, and in that moment you notice, because most people wouldn't, but you do, that there are people coming down the pier that appear to be coming in haste. A tabaxi,
How many?
A tabaxi looking sort of sailor and maybe 3 henchmen.
Okay. Are they heading directly to this vessel?
Yeah, they're coming down the pier with intent. There's a couple other ships tied off, but they haven't. I mean, you're not really sure, but you're just aware they seem to be coming in your direction with intent.
Okay, let's see.
If at their present pace, they're going to be there within
A minute. I think. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna post up at the top of the gangway or whatever sort of. I presume there's like basically a ramp up to the ship if we're docked.
Yeah, absolutely. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post up at the absolute peak of the plank and just hood up and I guess stand menacingly.
Do you have your glaive out?
No.
So, just do you have any kind of magic that you're like using to intimidate?
No, not in particular. Just more of a general sense of intimidation, I guess.
Sure,
Nothing.
roll it. Roll it. I want to get a sense of your intimidation.
It. Let's see. So, I mean, I guess I will just roll a ranged intimidate. I guess.
Yeah.
So let's see. Numbers and numbers. Dice roller and sheet. Intimidation plus 0, so 10. Flat 10.
Sorry.
I'll give him my inspiration to make it better. Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
I have plus 0s to my intimidate, so that was perfect. Yeah, that's a natty 20, baby.
So your first thought was to stand at the top of the rail, but as they make their way towards your ship and you realize they're coming towards you, you make quick work down the gangplank at them, and you look like you've got your hands up your sleeves like you're ready to do something, and you menace them so hard that they all stop dead in their tracks at the bottom of the gangplank, and they start muttering to themselves rather than come up and yell or assault you. They think twice about coming up the stairs, and actually, like, one guy just like turns and runs off.
At that time, I'll go ahead and pop the glaive out.
Well, and hold on, and the tabaxi yells at him, "Murphy, I'll cut your guts out next time I see ya."
Excellent. At that point, I will go ahead and pop the glaive out and set it on fire.
Yeah. So that's a great cap to your intimidation, and I'm gonna cut scene real quick as you're standing off with the tabaxi and friends. Back to the inn, you get the madam with the tea, and Flay, you're trying to handle Orin. Orin,
I am.
Do you want to be handled?
Well, I see Flay, and then I heard Bartholomew. So I'm just going to respond back to Bartholomew while looking at Flay. Do you think I should woo the lady with this bracelet I found?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What could go wrong?
It'll be fine. I'm not there, but it'll be fine.
Absolutely. What could go wrong?
Rolls a
Women
1.
love to be wooed, Orin.
He says in his mind.
So Orin is going to stand up and like walk towards Flay and just kind of whisper, but like loudly, "Don't worry, I have a plan." Not trying to hide it or anything.
So you whisper loudly.
Yeah.
A stage
Don't
whisper.
worry, I have a plan.
Just of a speaking voice.
What kind of plan could you possibly need at a time like this? We already got what I came for.
I have a bracelet. I'm going to present it to the lady, and I'm going to woo her so that she's not mad at me.
First of all, which lady? Second of all, where'd you get this bracelet?
Second of all, don't worry where I got the bracelet. First of all, the tea lady, she's mad at me, right? I heard her call my name.
She just wants you to calm down and you'll be perfectly fine.
Save the bracelet.
Causing a ruckus.
So I should not
I like that there was
attempt
two
to woo
first
her.
rolls.
Second of all, and fourth of all.
I highly doubt seducing her is the proper way to go. And she's a fine lady. A simple bracelet wouldn't do it anyways.
So,
Right.
Flay, the bracelet he hands you is actually bejeweled and quite exquisite, and you're pretty sure that whoever it belongs to, they're going to be really upset.
You're right, the bracelet is pathetic. Perhaps I should tell her the story of the time I defeated the Loch Ness monster.
And maybe you should put that away if you're not going to give it back to whoever it belongs to.
You can hold on to it.
I don't need your contraband. You can deal with that yourself. Just put it in your pocket or give it back.
I don't know who I took it from, so you're just gonna put the
Of course
bracelet
you
back
don't.
in his pocket.
Good boy. Now maybe you can go sit down and finish your meal and calm down, and we'll all be fine and good.
And also fine.
And also fine.
The chicken was looking quite nice. Perhaps I could spin this into a story.
So,
Or it's gonna...
a lot of you have had a chance to eat your meals and you got what you came for. Is anybody looking for any other side entertainment or trying to book rooms here or worried about the warden or anything like that?
Perhaps we should go check on the warden.
Perhaps we should settle a tab and get out of here.
Yeah. Let's settle the tab, and then let's get out of here and go back to the boat we came for.
Hold on there. So, I think Kilrix, you're sitting at the table with Bartholomew and the madam.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Flay has wandered over to deal with Orin, who's rejoined the dancing. So Flay might just assume that you've gone back over to join the table then.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, after settling Orin, I would go back there. Back to the table.
Okay. I haven't really got a sense of what Yuvel's been doing here. Yuvel, while the madam was, chastising Bartholomew and Orin's being the fool and everything else, what you got going on?
I'm just standing behind Bartholomew's chair, kind of arms folded, just standing there, keeping an eye on the room, playing the part of security.
Word. Let's have you roll investigation.
That would be a 16.
Got you. So you're keenly aware that the barkeep has added some staff to the counter, and that around the room there seems to be more. You just noticed that all of a sudden there seems to be a lot more bouncers in the room than there were before.
I lean down and I tell Bartholomew that the security of the establishment has seemingly almost doubled.
So I guess are you trying to whisper to him like a stealthy way?
No, just laying down and letting him know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Kilrix, I think it's in our best interest to pay the tab and leave. In order to do that, I'll be needing to use one of the blight coins in the box.
I'll hand him a blight coin so we can pay the madam.
I believe Yuval also has 2 in his pocket as well, because the bosun gave them back.
Oh. Well, in that case, Yuval, think you've caused enough trouble here? You can pay for the meal.
Okay. I give the. I'm assuming I'm paying the madam.
I don't think the madam.
So you
is going.
You go to pass the blunt coin to the madam. She's like, oh, I will have one of my people come and tend to your exchanges with us. I guess if we're done having tea, I will excuse myself. I hope your company have a wonderful day. And she currently takes off with her tea only half drank. She picks up the vibe that you're trying to be done, and one of her porters comes over and says, "The madam said you'd like a coin changer for your pearl."
Yes. The purple dragon there. He has some blight coins he'd like to exchange, and we need to pay for our meal, the wine.
Yes, but of course. The pearl that you have proffered, the one that you took out and put on the table to pay the madam, he picks it up with like a special tool. He's like, yes, and he drops it into like a little leather bag, and then he sets that into like a box. He's like, I estimate that blight coin is gonna be worth about 400 gold pieces. Is that sufficient?
That should do.
Excellent. And then if we are using those 400 gold pieces to pay for your tab, we'll have about 200 pieces left for you. Is that sufficient?
Yes, thank you. Why don't you take 4 for yourself? Call it a tip.
Oh, excellent. I'm sorry, how much did you say you wanted to leave as gratuity?
I'll give him an even 5. I'll keep it even.
5 gold?
Yeah.
Thank you, my lord. So would you like me to leave the coinage as gold, or would you prefer platinum coin?
Gold is fine.
Excellent, my lord. So he makes a writ and he goes to the back. He says, we'll have your gold for you in a moment. So we're going to cut scene as you're waiting for your money. Warden, you're on the gangplank. You got this guy down below. Did you want to do anything before he does anything?
They're within earshot, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're like 10 feet apart, maybe 15.
Then hail would be scoundrels and/or knaves. Do you have business with this boat? I've not seen your faces before.
Stranger, you'll be getting out of our way, says the tabaxi. We're looking for Harold the bosun. I have business with him.
I'm afraid you'll find that the bosun is quite indisposed. You can certainly deal with me if need be.
We don't know who you are, and we have no business with you, stranger. Move aside.
I'm sort of taken aback that nobody seems to know what wardens look like, and so I'm confused a little bit. And do you not see my cloak, my gilding, the staff?
He's like, I do, and I think you look a worthy adversary, and I wish not to tangle with you. I wish to get on my way to this bosun that I have business with. If you would just make way.
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. I can take a message to the bosun for you, but you are not getting on this ship.
Roll intimidate advantage.
Okay. 15. And thank goodness for advantage because the first one was a 2.
Yeah, no, I didn't roll good on my side, so.
Right.
Yeah, but you got that 20 before, and you've been flashing your glaive, and you've shown that you've got magic and chutzpah, right? And this pirate, he looks like he's into a fight where he has the advantage, but you're on the uphill, he's on the downhill. He sees you've got magic. He doesn't seem like he really wants to deal with that. He says, I'll tell you what, stranger. You tell that bosun, if he ever crosses Jag's path again, I'll take his guts and I'll tie him around his neck. And he leaves. He turns around and he knocks his guys and shoves them down the pier, and they take off.
As they're leaving, I say, have a good night.
And you mean that seriously, don't you?
Yeah. Have a good time.
Yes. So, back at the Lotuses and Lilies, the money bags have been brought. 2 satchels of coin, chunk have been dropped on the table. One carrying an even 100 pieces of gold, the other having the 95.
I'm going to pick up the bag of 95 and I'm going to drop it in Kaelrix's lap. There! As you can see, things don't always go bad when you have Bartholomew Cuthbend at your side. Do they, Gold Dragon?
I guess not. For once, you didn't look like a complete fool.
Be careful, that almost sounded like a compliment.
Well, right is right, wrong is wrong.
All right.
Sometimes you can be right.
So, your tabs are settled. You guys decided to go back to the ship, I take it?
Yep.
Did you say there was 2 bags of gold?
Yep, I got one of 100 and Kaelrix has the other one of 95.
Okay.
So, with that, a lot of you gather your things. Oren has come back to the cask and shaken it dry of the last drops, trying to lick the spigot.
He's gonna be walking out with half a chicken.
Hey, Oren. Also, I'm going to assume that you had that unseen servant wandering around for a while. Give me a couple more sleight of hands. I'll take 3.
One hand, that's gonna be 13 for the first one, 11 for
13?
the second. Yep.
I'm sorry, what was number 2?
11.
11.
And the last one is gonna be a 12.
Nice. Okay. Round. 11, 12, and 13 as it were. You almost get caught one of the times. Like, somebody's like, what? And like you're already on to the next thing and they didn't know it was you, but they started grabbing and checking their pockets. So that was the 11. The 12? The 12, give me a percentage roll.
10.
Okay. You rolled a 10?
Yep.
Okay. You get a piece of paper. Remind me, you'll read it later.
Right.
It's a rolled up parcel.
Okay. Question for earlier. The first pockets I picked when I got the bracelet, how much coin did I pick off the second person?
Did you have time to count it, or did you just put it in your pocket?
I think I just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, you'll have to count that later when you read the scroll.
Okay.
Yeah. And for that 13 that you rolled, roll me another percentage.
30.
You, for whatever reason, in a pocket, you found a weird book.
Does it contain any writings on the title or anything?
No.
Now that we've settled our debts, Calyrex is going to ask Flay what the next trial is.
So the next step of the next leg of our journey, we'll be going to Abior Port, to collect the salt.
Okay.
We're gonna need, I believe it's an ounce of Abior's tears, which is the salt. We can actually trade for it there at Abior Port. And so this next step might actually be, besides the journey there, because we will have to take a ship to get there. It should be fairly straightforward. We're gonna need the pearls that we collected to trade for it.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and then what? And then after that, we have two other things we need, which is the glass, the obsidian, and then the staff. Yes, from a carnivorous plant that's in the jungle up north. We need to collect it by the end of the month, within a month at rising of the two moons.
Aye.
And when are the rising of the two moons?
The next double moon is in a month's time.
So we have a month to go and collect this sand and
salt. It's
Wonderful.
Salt, obsidian, and sap.
Salt, obsidian, and sap. Well,
yes.
Okay, but we already have Calyrex. Doesn't he count as a sap?
You're hilarious, but no.
It's a little ironic you're calling me a sap when you have nothing but salt tears from falling down the boat. Human buffoon.
A human buffoon who just got that lady's pearl back. Thank you very much. Now, I think I've had enough of you for the evening. I shall return to the boat, and take a nice rest. Good evening.
Indeed, we should all get our rest. We've exhausted ourselves with today's journey.
So are any of you going to stay at the Lilies and Lotuses for the night?
No, but before I leave, I want to just look at the table if there's any anything that Jag left in a hurry, like blight coins, gold, gems, maybe the pistol under the table. I will pick all that up.
Right. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, I think the pistol definitely is under the table.
Pistol.
Beautiful.
Did anybody else want to stay at the Lotuses and Lilies?
No, thank you.
Nope.
There was that beautiful looking dragonborn in the hookah pit.
He knows the man he's talking to, Yuval.
I mean, if she's interested.
One won't know unless one spends the evening.
Who else? Is there anybody else in my party that's going to be there?
I think we're all
Nope.
going to the boat.
Yeah, I'm heading back to the boat then, because I'm not doing this by myself.
I'm
So,
not interested in that.
Smartest
follows the
thing
party out
you've
of
done all
the
night.
Yeah. So Yuvel
I don't want
follows
to do
the
it if
party.
it's not at least a three-way.
I wasn't insinuating that. You sir were.
I'm not there. I don't know what you're talking about.
They call him Peggy Sue, master of the spit roast.
So, as it were, a lot of you head back to the Star of the Horn, and you go find the warden, or en route to find the warden. As you're leaving the Lilies and Lotuses, you see a couple of people nodding with agreement that they're kind of glad to see your group go. You hear a couple of people saying they were sad to see your group go. You were interesting. There's mutters in both directions, and of course, the last to leave the Lilies and Lotuses is Yuvel, who looks over his shoulder at the hookah pit to see if the lady turned to look. And she does turn to look. And smiles as she fans herself.
Oh.
Maybe you should have convinced her to go back to the boat.
Man, she was really hoping, man. She was hoping you'd go back. You lost out.
Crash your ways.
Missed out.
Missed opportunity.
Yep.
He'll be remembering that one for the rest of his days.
You went
What
full
could have
Dan.
been.
You never go full Dan. You
I didn't go full Dan.
So, y'all find the warden standing at the end of the gangplank, smiling to himself, holding his glaive out for some reason.
How, Warden? What do you look so happy about this evening?
Hail. It looks like you have had an eventful evening. I as well have had an eventful evening. There was a strange cat man who insisted he speak with the bosun. I insisted otherwise.
Black fur?
Catman.
All black fur?
All black fur, yes, sir.
Where with a tricorn hat?
You mean the one on the deck over there from where he lost it while running away?
That would be the one.
Yeah, they left with some haste. They wanted to leave a message, something about innards. I didn't get it.
That would be Captain Jag, the one who we reclaimed Flay's Pearl of Power from.
He's a thief?
Indeed, he was.
Oh, I should have killed him on the spot.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
missed
he returned
opportunities.
the pearl once he realized the error of his ways, shall we say? But
I
I'm not
suppose
sure.
redemption is possible.
I'm not sure death is necessary for theft.
The
Might
theft
be
of
a-
an artifact of power is clearly in the book as death sentence.
We
I
clearly
don't-
read
I
different
open-
books, sir.
I opened my Warden's Guidelines book, and yep, page 16, empowered item, thieving, death. Yep.
I look at the others. Do you approve of this?
I mean, I did stab a man for bumping into an old man and disrespecting him. So maybe
Yes,
I'm not
you
the
were
best guy.
wrong. We established that you were wrong.
No, you think I'm wrong. I
Well, the
think
book-
I'm right.
The book is always right, so as long as you follow the book, everything will be fine.
And see, Warden and I get along on this front because we believe in the iron rules, the iron prices.
Yeah, the rules are the rules. Do you not know that the rules are the rules? Don't break the rules.
I follow the rules of my god, my Lord Bahamut, the Platinum One. How
I
could
mean,
you?
as long as it's good with the book.
I think your book is disgusting, sir. killing
Mind your
others.
tongue.
Killing
Mind your tongue.
people. You're killing people. I will not.
I didn't kill anybody
Your
today.
form of justice is perverse.
I didn't kill anybody today. Mind your language about the book.
I think I have a different book for you to
dead
read.
fucking serious. Like, that is blank expression, dead serious. There is no wavering in my adherence to the book.
Orin is going to walk over, pick up the tricorn hat, and put it on, and the book is the book.
He is.
You agree to the book.
Hey, Orin,
Hello.
do me a favor. You do have horns, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you might have to like squish it a little bit. So
take out
okay,
his
so you
dagger
can
and
put
just
it on
kinda
Jaunty
cut a hole.
and poke a hole in one side.
Yeah, he's just going to take his dagger and just start cutting holes up in the top.
Got it.
Love it.
Makes it fit somehow. It's just kind of sits askew and
Yeah,
not quite
so-
straight inside.
So the fastest, easiest way is Jaunty with one hole for one horn.
Excellent.
Pirate needs a hatchet.
Now that you've all arrived, and I've done my duty, my watch is at an end for the evening, and then I turn around and walk back up the gangplank and leave. Like, into the
Isn't
boat.
that convenient?
I will seek a room on the vessel.
And as I walk up, my glaive just disappears into my hand. Schwink.
And so the bosun is at this point he's like on the deck, like he came scurrying out as he heard the lot of you. He's like, "So, is it over? Did you get your stuff back, my lady?"
Indeed, I did. It sounds like Jack had come back to confront you for informing us that we took it. He took it.
Well, it seems we should head out on the most convenient tide today. Your friend has already spoken to the captain about such.
All right, that's good to know.
There's only the one thing left to discuss. It is compensation for not taking on anything for trade. The captain needs a little compensation.
How much?
Would Blightcoin do?
Well, usually, milady, you have to realize that we trade, exotic fruits and whole holds of things. We don't just trade it in like single items typically. So normally the captain's looking at like, a couple thousand, several thousands golds for a trip. Sometimes even like tens of thousands of golds,
Just for a trip to Avior Port?
To Avior? To Port Avior?
Yes.
With no cargo? That's like a week's travel for no monies. But if we had some coins to spend there, we could take on cargo to bring back to sales. So the captain would probably do something like, I don't know, maybe like we could take on for 2,000 golds.
2,000 golds? What is that, like 4 Litecoins?
Where is Avior? Do I know? Does Bartholomew know where Avior is located, and is it anywhere near Ostenburg?
Port Avior is part of the western shores of Verkalos. So it's more like the next realm over. Orin would have sailed there before, and Flay may have traveled there before.
So, seeing as we not only saved his hide, he lost our place Pearl, we saved the captain's boat from likely damage. How about we come to a compromise and do 1,500 gold? 3 Blake coins.
Now, some Blake coins is worth more than others. I mean, you'd have to let the captain decide. He's got his own weights and measures.
All right, that's fair enough.
Let's speak to
Let's
the
talk
captain.
to him.
Well, let's say we just use the blight coins to buy our own boat, forget this knob, and sail off.
And how much does a boat cost, Orin?
Well, how big a boat do you want?
Well, it would need to be one big enough to carry all of us, plus Kerrix Jr., of course.
You can share Bartholomew's colors.
And also, you're the only one that knows how to sail, as far as I'm aware. So we would need to hire people as well.
Mm-hmm. And
A
hiring
small
people.
a small sailing ship could probably be purchased for about 10,000 gold, and a large galley that makes like this is kind of more of a galley ship is like 30 grand.
Exactly.
I don't think that buying a ship right now is the right answer, but maybe in the future. I like your tenacity, Orin. I like your go-gettedness.
It's an investment.
Maybe if Kelrix had that kind of attitude, we'd be on our way already.
Let's talk to the captain before I eat the little man.
Indeed. Let's do that.
All right, so the captain is kind of awaiting you, knowing that you were coming back. It's still kind of early evening. You only were there for maybe an hour or two. You know what I mean? At the Lilies and Lotuses, just long enough for Aaron to get tanked, and for you to get your business accomplished. Do all of you try to go to the captain's cabin, or are a couple of you going to represent?
I'm reading the
I think
book.
The bosun does mention the captain's cabin's really only big enough for like 3 or 4 people.
Me and Bartholomew will go. Warden, can I have my box of pearls, please? Back, please.
Casually hand it to her.
Thank you.
I go back to reading the book.
You and your book. I thought you had that thing memorized by now.
I do. It gives me peace.
Orin is going to just kind of find a spot on the deck to sit down and start counting the coins that he lifted.
Perfect. Orin, would you please roll?
Orin. Okay, go ahead.
Well, you say what you're going to say.
I was actually going to say, Orin, I'll take that bracelet if you won't mind. It can help pay for passage.
Perhaps we should get it looked at first. It's tiny.
I'm sure the captain can look at it.
The captain does have eyes. At least one of them.
Have use for a bracelet as gaudy as this? I'll hand it over to play.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. So, in the purse of coins that you got, you find yourself 3 platinum coins, 12 gold, and like 15 silver.
I'm also going to take the time to go look at that scroll.
Oh, there was also one other thing in there that was weird. When you pull it out, at first you think it's a lead coin because it's so heavy, but then you think it's an iron coin because it's kind of rusty. But then as you look dead on it and as you're holding it for more than like a couple of seconds, you feel like a presence inside the coin, and it feels sad and trapped.
I'm going to relate to the coin.
And you recognize it as what's called a soul coin.
Would I have knowledge of these?
Yeah, you do. These are notorious because only a few people in the Blight use them. They're used primarily to power what's known as infernal war machines.
I'm going to tuck that in my waistband and hide it away for another day.
Yeah, there are a couple of war machine guilds
that manufacture and use such machines in back in Port Hope.
Can I feel the soul coin?
Do you feel evil things?
Let's see. I mean, not necessarily like sense evil, but being attuned to looking out for magic stuff that is not
sure.
strong.
And well, let's put it this way. Let's say Orn isn't very carefully like checking his stuff. He's just sitting over there doing it. Let's give you a perception. Let's see if you just notice. And you know what? I'll allow for you to roll Arcane if you're proficient in Arcane.
Arcana? Yeah, I'm very proficient in Arcana. Let's see. D20. 19.
19 in Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're walking by Orin, you feel the presence of like an artifact. What you would call an artifact with a capital A. Anything that has magic residue, essence, components, whatever, right? You've been trained to sleuth it, hunt it your whole life. And you walk by Orin, and there's something in his pile of coins that's giving you arcane. One of his coins is magic.
Orin, may I see that?
Oh, you don't want to see that.
Yes, I do.
As I said it, I realized he tucked it away into his waistband, so you sense it in his pocket, like he's not exposing it.
Okay, then I say, can I see that, and point directly to it?
Yeah, right.
You wish to see what's in my pants?
Yes. I would very much like to see what is in your pants right now.
Be careful, it's sad.
Gentlemen, find a room, please.
No,
We're on a ship.
Bartholomew.
There are plenty of rooms. We can go into that one if need be.
That's fine. Just take it away from the rest of us. Keep your
That's
business
what I'm
private.
trying to do.
What you choose to do, Warden, or that is up to you. I'm a very open-minded man, but please, just not in front of me.
Orin is just going to undo his pants and just let his pants drop.
This D&D campaign took a turn.
I mean,
It did.
I've got
If
to.
Blake's still on board, she's gonna roll her eyes and start walking towards the captain's cabin.
I'm gonna, before I follow her, I'm gonna pull out the pistol that I found on the floor, and I'm going to turn to Kelrix, and I'll say, I believe you're an artificer. Let's see if you can do something interesting with this. And I'll hand him the gun. And then I'm going to follow play.
Okay. All right. Don't forget to write that down on your sheet. Well, that might come into the game later.
I've got a gun.
Yeah, right. Taylor's got a gun. Bartholomew, the bosun leads you and Flay in the lead. I should say, the bosun leads Flay, and you and Bartholomew, you take the tail of the caboose there, and they go back to the cabin. And the captain is up and smoking a pipe, and he's an old salt with a bare lip and kind of a scruffy beard. He's sitting on top of a barrel that looks like it probably is some really good wine, and he's swirling on a glass of something. But his cup is made of wood. You don't really see anything in here that isn't rather sturdy. Everything's either pewter wood or some of the brass. He's got like a wood cup with brass inlays, and he's just, so, I hear you want passage.
Indeed, we would like to go to Avior Report.
He spits on the floorboard. Abior. A pasta for the teeth now, huh? You think that's a good idea?
It's part of our trials. We must go there and get Avior's tears.
Oh yeah. Great. You and your trials. You know this is the off season, right? The winds be blowing the wrong way. It'd be nothing but hell and hell bent to get through, and it's gonna cost us a fortune without taking on any trade, you know.
Indeed, that's what we came to discuss with you. What the price would be to have you go with no trade.
Harold didn't
We'd
tell you
like
I
to
want
go as soon as
2,000 gold
possible.
pieces. 2,000 gold pieces or 200 platinum right now, and then we go on the first tide.
We don't have that in gold or platinum, but we do have some blight coins and possibly this jeweled bracelet that we could offer you.
Clunk. All right, roll persuasion advantage play.
Persuasion. That is a 16.
He says, so you want to buy a passage with some stolen jewelry. Okay.
Was stolen? You stole this?
No, I didn't. I got it from Oren.
Oren stole this?
Not that I'm aware
Well,
of.
now I hear it. A couple of thieves come to do business with me, huh? That's why you got to run.
Captain, I abhor thievery. I would never, ever
I
be
stand
okay.
by my word.
And I
We are no
stand
thieves.
by mine.
Well, whatever you are, give me 2,000 gold or get off my ship.
All right, well, we'll have to go exchange our blight coin in order to pay you.
I'll take. You see, you pulled out the box of Litecoin,
Yep.
and you've opened it and showed it to him.
Yeah.
I'll take half of what's in your box.
Half. I haven't even had them appraised yet. You said 2,000.
Exactly. Would have done 100 apiece. Now I'm out 1,000 gold. Bunch of trash. Give me half of them, or get out of here.
We saved your man's life, and we made sure that the pirates that were coming to destroy your boat didn't burn it down. You wouldn't have a boat right now if it wasn't for our guard being kept out front, Captain. So let's make things very clear. You will not be taking half of the pearls. We will offer you 4. 4 is mighty fine compensation.
Lady, your man talks out of line, and I tell you what. If you choose to threaten me again in my own ship, I'll have you hung. I dare you to raise your voice again at me. I dare you.
And I dare you to bring out the gallows. I am not afraid of you, Captain. If you wish to find fine merchants and wares to carry across the seas, there is no one among us that can find you finer wares to make money with than I. My family, we own so many vineyards all over these lands. I could load this ship
So it sounds like to me
in a moment. But you have insulted me.
Blowhard.
So I will expect an apology from you, Captain.
You're a blowhard, and if you're rich, you don't have any money, you're a liar, and you're a thief, and you may as well just get off my boat. You can't be making me a sale, and I don't appreciate your attitude.
You had to raise your voice to the man who was going to take us to Avior. Is that how you trade?
I defend the
Is that how you...
I defend the covenant. He's insulting you, milady. He is insulting me. He's insulting our honor.
Honor is what you make it, and your disruptiveness and
Take these
your
fools off the
insults.
ship. If they get out of my cabin. I don't want to talk to you any further.
We will see you at a later time.
I
We'll be
don't know
back.
when. I'm gonna have you thrown off my ship.
I don't think I will be leaving. I think you are going to take us. I think that if you wish to make money, if you are a true businessman, if you are not a liar, then you would like to bargain. I have offered you a fair deal, 4 blight coins. And what? You're mad because I raised my voice? I'm mad because you insult me, Captain. But I've offered you a fair deal nevertheless.
It seems to me the
Something
lady
you
was
have
the one
not.
doing the negotiating, and then you come in here barking your words and your threats, you highborn son of a goat. I don't have much care for you, but I respect the Platinum Order quite some. I don't know anything about your name, but I know about theirs.
I am Bartholomew Cuthbert III, a
Yeah,
cleric
I've heard
of
you.
the
And I'm
Platinum
learning a lot
Order.
about you. Everything
I'm
you
a
show
cleric
me
of the
is about
Platinum
you.
Order
I got you.
myself, you fool. Look at my armor.
So,
use your mind.
So the deal stands then. If you really are as noble as you say, and if the Platinum Order really needs the sale today on the next tide, you'll pay what I need paid. Be fair. We've done our negotiating.
Last time I checked, negotiating is a back and forth endeavor. You have asked for half the pearls in that box, which is 6. I have counter-offered with 4. Seems to me 5
Actually,
is the
what
meat.
I asked for was 2,000 gold. And you keep running your mouth and not hearing me. You have to
Indeed,
trade these
you need
pearls.
to quiet yourself.
So
maybe we can go back to the lotuses and lilies and exchange these for gold.
Very well.
Or you can trade me and we can go.
I would be happy to trade.
You finish dealing with this illogical captain. I have no time for the poor. And I walk out.
Insulting
We
is
already
not
had kind of
helping.
an accord going before this loudmouth started yapping at us.
Indeed. I'm gonna have to teach him not to blab and insult and when we're trying to trade. So I will give you the 6 coins. I'll take them out and I'll give them to him.
So 6 blight coins? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Right. So he's like, this seems fair, my lady. And of course, I was gonna offer that you and your mates in my cabin, but I don't like your mates.
I'm not enjoying him right now either. He's gonna need to have a talking to.
And if I offered you my cabin, it would be for you and you alone, because I don't want any of these other riffraff looting through my gear. I believe you're in with a lot of thieves, it seems.
Not quite sure.
So
the Platinum Order allows anyone to do this.
Yeah, you keep that stolen bracelet. You be careful now. That probably belongs to some lady back there at the lotuses or lilies.
I hope not. All right.
Yep.
I'll keep them out of your hair, so you don't have to deal with them.
All right. So the rest of you, I mean, you were hanging out either on the deck with Orin and the warden, or you found a berth down below, somewhere in like the storage or whatever.
I found a hammock down there.
The hammock down below.
Yep. And I am taking a rest.
Did you Vel go down there too, or did he take off back to the boarding house?
No, I'm on the boat. I went down as well with Codex, and I found another empty hammock, and I'm chilling out resting.
Right. So the warden and Orden eventually. Oren, are you going to try to find more drink and problems, or are you going to bed?
Well, I was gonna take my pants at the warden, and then kind of walk over to the bow of the boat and just kind of sit there and kind of like rest against the bow and fall asleep up there.
The warden won't steal from Orin, but he will stand directly over him until he gives him what he wants.
If you want my pants,
let me
take my
understand
pants.
this. Oren, is the coin that he wanted in the pants that you took off?
Yeah, it's in my pants pocket. He's just standing there in
Did you say
underwear.
he took off his pants?
Yeah, he's holding his pants. He's got underwear on, so he's just shaking his pants at the warden.
Yeah. So he's pretty much giving you his pants, warden.
Oh, well then I take the pants. I take the pants and I take the coin from within the pants, and I don't know if you'll let me do it, but if I remember correctly, soul coins can only be destroyed by fire. Is that right?
You know for sure that the coin gets destroyed when an infernal war machine uses it, and that in fact does release the soul at that time. It's like an energy thing.
And there's no other way to release a soul coin? I could have sworn. Hold on.
The only other way would be in like an infernal fire. Or an artificer might know how to do it.
Okay. Well, then I can feel the pain soul inside of it, and it's.
I would say,
and
at the level you rolled, like above table, I would say that's the same as like a disenchant spell.
In terms of, because I mean, I don't have a disenchant spell, but I do have the green flame blade, which I thought soul coins could be destroyed by fire or the infernal machines. Like, I know you can't hit them with like physical damage or anything like that. I know they have like massive resistances, but let's see.
Yeah, no, you can try.
I mean, I want to.
Okay. So, are you gonna do that on the ship?
Yeah.
You can just put it on the deck and start going at it?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, this is not going to end well.
I'm playing with a bunch of buffoons.
If all you wanted was coin, you should have said so instead of asking for the pants.
He about to set this whole boat on fire.
Oh, Orin Salt Tongue's a danger to mugs. He'll drink all your ale and make off with your jugs. He swears he once rode on a dragon for fun, but tripped off the saddle and blamed too much rum. Oh, hide your coins tight and raise your drinks high, for Orin Salt Tongue's loose tonight. He'll boast he arm wrestled a giant at dawn, then pick your back pocket before he moves on. He dances, he tumbles, he slurs when he sings, a master of mischief and borrowing things. So hide your drinks tight and raise your drinks high, for Orin Salt Tongue's loose tonight. So hide your drinks tight and raise your drinks high, for Orin Salt Tongue's loose tonight. Raise your drinks high, for our insult tongues loose tonight. Oh, our insult tongues a danger to mugs.